Welcome to Royal Secrets. Source denies the odd accusation made by conspiracy theorists that Meghan Markle was wearing a microphone to the Queen's burial is crazy. Insane and damaging social media accusations that Meghan Markle used a microphone during her historic walkabout with Harry, William, and Kate were refuted by a source close to her today. Due to a tiny rectangular blemish on the waist of the Duchess of Sussex's modest black dress, the remarkable claim was widely shared on Twitter. Her detractors started speculating wildly about whether she was wearing a microphone and said it was because of the couple's $100 million contract with Netflix. But a pal of the former Suits star also disputed it amid online outrage from her supporters who insisted it was obviously only a number of little creases on her waist. Page 6 quoted a close friend of Meghan as saying, "This is ridiculous and actually harmful to her. She obviously did not have a microphone on." One tweeter said, "It's actually a crease in her garment." Someone else responded to those who thought she was sporting a microphone, pager, or recording device by writing, "You people are sad." Many detractors wondered if Meghan was wearing a microphone because of a rectangular seam they noticed on the waist of her black dress. One user wrote, "What is Meghan hiding under her dress?" Another person remarked, "The waist outline really looks like a Mick pack." Others questioned whether she was capturing the action on camera for her forthcoming Netflix documentary. Is Meghan Markle sporting a microphone to exploit the passing of the Queen for her Netflix reality series? Tweeted one. During the walkabout, you could make out the square form of a device that Meghan was wearing. Another person added, likely for recording purposes. Others challenged the insane allegations and hypothesized that it might have actually been a medical gadget. One of the participants stated, "I wear a continuous glucose monitor, and my sensor has the same rectangle form." Others speculated that it might be a belt that was attached below the dress or just the way that the dress wrinkled in specific directions. One person wrote, "It's nothing more than creases in the dress. Maybe she wears the buckle of her belt on the inside. I frequently wear my belt inside out with the buckle centered. I'm sure a lot of people do," said another. Another person speculated that she may have been using a pager to contact her staff. As she moved along the line of adoring admirers outside Windsor Castle, shaking hands and mingling with the throngs of people waiting in line to see the royals, Meghan had generally received a good reception from the crowd. The walkabout represented a warming of relations between the brothers and their spouses and was the first time Prince Harry and Meghan appeared alongside Prince William and Kate in public since March 2020. With her brother by her side and apart from her parents Edward and Sophie, Lady Louise honors the Queen. The youngest granddaughter of the Queen posed with her younger brother while holding a tissue in her hand. Together with her younger brother James, Viscount Severn, Lady Louise Windsor, the first child of Prince Edward and Sophie, Countess of Wessex, paid tribute to her deceased grandmother. While their parents paid their own respects to the Queen, the 18-year-old stood next to her brother. The two watched as the new king and other senior royals bowed and curtsied to the casket from 2 rows of the side of Westminster Hall. Princesses Eugenie and Beatrice, Zara, and Mike Tyndall, Lord Freddie Windsor, and Princess Michael of Kent were all involved in the arguments. In a touching scene, Lady Louise observed as her parents bowed before the Queen's casket before leading her brother, 14, to pay their respects separately from his parents. This morning, as she was being brought to Westminster Hall, where she will lie in state until Monday, the Queen made her final exit from Buckingham Palace. Alongside Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward, the late monarch's other children, King Charles III, led the procession behind the Queen's casket. Peter Phillips, the Duke of Sussex, and the Prince of Wales were in a line behind the King, followed by the late monarch's son-in-law Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, the Queen's cousin, the Duke of Gloucester, and her nephew, the Earl of Snowdon. Following the royals, commoners entered Westminster Hall to honor the Queen, including the new Prime Minister.